So if you're in sales, you can probably feel it, right? The ground is shifting under our feet, and the biggest tremor, no surprise, is artificial intelligence. The tools we use, how we connect with clients, honestly, it's all changing at a wild pace. The real question isn't if your job will change, it's how you're going to adapt to stay ahead of the curve. So let's get into it. What are the actual steps you can take, like today, to become a top-tier AI-augmented sales pro?
Now, just so you know where all this is coming from, this entire explainer is pulled straight from Chapter 10 of a really great tutorial by Virtualization Options LLC. We're going to be diving deep into their specific game plan for keeping your career on the cutting edge.
And this quote, man, this really hits the nail on the head. Let's be super clear about this. All the fear about robots taking sales jobs, it's not the right way to look at it at all. The real story happening right now is this massive performance gap that's opening up. It's about a whole new kind of professional who uses AI to multiply their own abilities, creating a huge advantage that's going to leave everyone else in the dust.
Okay, so what does this AI-augmented future actually look like on a Tuesday afternoon? We're not just talking about slightly better email templates here. Oh no, the next wave of AI is about to completely change the game, changing how you deal with customers and all your data. Let's break down the 4 big trends that are making it all happen.
What's so cool is how these all build on each other. So first up, you've got these conversational agents. This means you don't have to start from zero with every single prompt. The AI actually remembers your last conversation and learns as you go. Then you add deep CRM integration on top of that. Now all of a sudden, that same AI knows the entire client history, every sale, every call, every complaint. And it doesn't stop there. Next, personalized models kick in. The AI literally starts to sound like you. It picks up your lingo, your tone, your winning patterns. And the final piece of the puzzle, real-time assistance, brings it all home. It becomes a true co-pilot, feeding you the perfect question or data point right in the middle of a live call. See? This is a huge shift from AI being a tool you use before a meeting to a partner that's right there in the meeting with you.
All right, so if AI is getting this good at all the data and the content creation, it brings up a huge question, doesn't it? What's left for us to do? And this is where we have to pivot from what the machine can do to what it simply cannot. And yeah, that's the question that's probably keeping a few of you up at night. If AI is doing the research, crunching the numbers, and writing the first drafts, where do we fit into all this? Does our role get smaller? The answer is a hard no, but it does change. It gets elevated. It forces us to get really good at the skills that are and always will be uniquely human.
I love this comparison because it just makes so much sense. Think of AI as your co-pilot. It's incredibly smart, right? It's handling all the instruments, running the checklists, processing tons of data. It does the tasks. But here's the thing you have to remember. You are the pilot. You're the one making the strategic calls. You're the one building the kind of trust and rapport that an AI can only pretend to have. And you are the one using emotional intelligence to fly through the turbulence of a really tough negotiation. Your value isn't about doing the grunt work anymore, it's about directing the work.
Okay, so getting your head around this pilot-co-pilot idea, that's step 1. But actually living it, that's a whole different ballgame. So let's get practical. How do you actually build these skills? Well, the source material gives us a clear 4-step playbook to keep you learning and growing. And look, this isn't just some checklists tick off. It's a real system for growth. First, deliberate practice. That means not just using AI, but pushing it, finding its limits, really understanding what it's good at. Second, community engagement. You can't do this alone. Finding out what your peers are discovering is a massive shortcut to getting better faster. Third, staying current. This one's a biggie. The tool you're an expert on today might be old news in 6 months. You've got to build a habit of keeping up. And finally, reflection. This is what turns experience into wisdom. You got to ask not just what worked, but why it worked. That's how you turn a lucky shot into a strategy you can use again and again. And really, when you boil it all down, this is what it comes to. The choice isn't, do I build great relationships, or do I become a tech genius? The absolute best performers of the next decade will be masters of both. They'll blend those timeless human skills, like empathy and trust, with the insane power of AI. That synergy, right there, is the new gold standard. So let's just end on this thought. The technology is here, and it's getting smarter every single day. Your co-pilot is in the cockpit, systems are humming, and it's ready to go. The only question left is, are you ready to take the controls?